Hey everybody, my name is Rachel Chabin. I'm an alumna of the class of 2019, and I'm excited to share some thoughts with you about today's Torah reading called Parshat Korach. So when we first encounter the namesake of this Parsha, Korach, we're met with a challenge to the history, leadership, and the entire apparatus of spiritual and religious life in the Israelite camp. A Levite, a former member of the group chosen to be singers, musicians, and workers in the tabernacle, he is not content with his role in society. Instead, he watches with greed and indignation as Moses, who's also a Levite, shepherds the Israelites through the desert, appointing his brother Aaron as the high priest. Korach gathers a group to speak against Moses' authority and leverages a bold claim against him. All Israelites are holy. All Israelites were present as God revealed the Torah at Sinai, so why do only Moses and Aaron hold positions of power when others do not? Neither Moses nor God take kindly to this challenge. God becomes enraged by the audacity of Korach and his followers to challenge Moses' authority, and by the extension, the entire hierarchy created by God for the wandering Israelites. And Moses, who time and time again is depicted as weary and frustrated, with his enormous burden of ministering to his entire nation, is obliged to defend himself, his brother, and God's positions of power. But what's easy to miss about this parsha is that nobody, including Moses, Aaron, or God, can possibly dispute the truth of Korach's claim that every person is holy, and every Jew, even today, is considered to have been spiritually present at the giving of the Torah at Sinai. We're equal in merit and inheritance. We're all made in the image of God, and we all have these sparks of holiness. The actions of the adversaries of this parsha, Korach and Moses, are what truly teases out the difference between these two holy but human figures. Korach's demand is weaponization of this holy status, as he asserts his right to live in holiness in and of itself, and uses this holiness to find positions of power, prestige, and honor that define the priests and leaders of his generation. But what does Moses do? When God, whose anger threatens to consume the entire mass of revolutionaries, threatens to rid the world of them, Moses and Aaron fall on their faces and cry, desperately pleading with God to spare these people through mercy. Moses begs God to save the people who've threatened his position, his authority, and his decades of sacrifice to the community of Israel, something that, in one form or another, he does again and again throughout the Torah as the actions of the Israelites anger God over and over. So Korach's accusation was based in truth. All are holy. Yet the actions of Korach and the actions of Moses define what separated the two. Korach weaponized his holiness for honor and power, while Moses used his to plead with God and intercede to save the life of his attacker. It doesn't matter who we are or where we come from. Every one of us is a holy being worthy of respect. To debate this fact is sidetracking the conversation entirely from what does vary from person to person, what you do with your holiness. We have all been Moses and Korach at different times. We have all at times sought power for ourselves and at times sought mercy for others. Our choice of action is what defines us. What matters is not the hand we are dealt, but the way we play it. So excited to share some thoughts with you guys for this week's Parsha. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Shabbat Shalom.